213Rock with Harrag Melodica on Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio.
Hell yeah, sur la web rock station Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio, en direct avec nous, Mr. John Diva. Hi John, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, friends. How you doing?
Yes, fine. I'm really good. And you?
Actually, I'm fine. I mean, we're so happy that in these dark times we can help survive all glam rock fans and all people in the world who want to party with our new album. And we spread the word, and I thought we bring some light into these dark times.
Effectivement, ce soir en direct, vous l'avez entendu, il est là, Mr. John Diva, en direct ce soir sur Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio, 213 Rock, ça va être top cool quoi. John, it's a great pleasure to hear you tonight on 213 Rock. This is the name of the show. The name of the web rock station is Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio. Thank you very much for accepting my interview request.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure, and I'm happy that France is listening. Bonsoir, everybody, from San Diego, from John Diva.
Okay. Great. John, you release a new crazy hard rock album in 2019. Mama Said Rock is Dead. Are you sure Mama was right about this title?
She lied with so many things, I mean, this is when you grow up, you find out that your parents were just hypocrites.
En 2019, le premier album de John Diva s'appelait tout simplement Mama Said Rock is Dead. Donc c'était un peu la phrase, Elle prend Mama Said notamment, c'était un personnage donc de ce premier album. Elle disait que est-ce que le rock est mort? Je suis pas certain que le rock est mort en tout cas, parce qu'il y a quand même le deuxième album du groupe qui s'appelle American Amadeus qu'on va développer d'ici quelques minutes quoi. And about Mama Said, Rock is Dead. I think the new AC/DC album was released a few weeks ago, for example. The new Guns N' Roses album will also be soon, I think this year or next year, but we are living strange days, strange time, but really rock and roll of music, of course.
Absolutely, and I think this is what rock and roll, makes rock and roll survive all these years. So many people said rock is dead, not only Mama, and but it gives us energy, good, positive spirit, and it unites us, Fraternité and rock and roll. It keeps us together, it gives us a good mood, and it helps us to stay positive in times that are so dark.
Eh oui, effectivement, on passe des temps difficiles, mais le rock'n'roll est là pour nous faire passer ça. Oui, il y a encore des bonnes choses à vibrer, notamment, je vous l'ai dit, il y a le AC/DC qui est déjà sorti il y a déjà quelques temps, il y a le Guns N' Roses qui va arriver. Alors donc oui, les temps sont durs, mais la musique, elle est là, effectivement. Il demande tout simplement de rester positif, de patienter, ça va passer. Effectivement que ça va passer. And Mama Said, Rock is Dead, ranked 24th in the German album charts.
True, and we were very happy about this, and our next goal obviously is to break into the French charts and to make it big in other countries as well, and to be in France and tour maybe in the next year, 2020, because I love French girls, I love French wine, I love France. Obviously, it's a beautiful country, and I would love to be over
Eh ben voilà. Eh ben effectivement, déjà bon bah alors la première des choses c'est que effectivement l'album, le premier album, je dis bien le premier album, Said Rock is Dead, a tapé quand même la 24e place dans le chart allemand notamment. Oui, ça effectivement, il est très heureux et puis il espère être l'année prochaine notamment, donc en 2022, être à Paris notamment, même en France sur d'autres dates, d'autres villes, avec quelques bouteilles de vin, notamment quelques fangirls aussi en même temps, puisqu'il a l'air de beaucoup aimer ça. Donc c'est cool, c'est ça le rock'n'roll, c'est aussi une partie de plaisir, c'est de la musique. On passe un bon moment ensemble, quoi. So, John, 1 month ago, when the single American Amadeus arrived at the Red Rock station Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio, I fell off my chair. I was surprised by the quality of the track. Oh yeah.
Yes. We continue to work with the same producer, Michael Voss. He's a German, by the way, and he's in his 50s, so he exactly knows how to do the sound right. And I think John Diva has the secret of sounding like it could have been in the 80s, but still it is so fresh and energetic that it's in the 2020s. And we are very proud of this album, and I think it's a step further. We took a step ahead to the future of rock and roll. And I'm very glad that you promote the album and that you like it. And I hope it finds its fans and friends in France.
Ouais, effectivement, bien sûr que lorsqu'on a reçu le CD, enfin le single déjà American Amadeus au sein de la radio, on l'a écouté. Moi, je suis tombé de ma chaise. J'ai trouvé ça extra. Tout de suite, du premier coup, j'ai trouvé ça génial. Le mix, il est super bon. La prise, etc. Ils ont travaillé avec Michael Boss, notamment, qui lui aussi a travaillé avec le nouvel album de Michael Schenker. Vous vous en souvenez, il y a quelques jours, Michael Schenker disait que du bien de Michael Boss, notamment, il disait que c'était vraiment un grand producteur. Et en même temps, oui, quelle surprise ce titre. C'est juste génial, quoi. And I said Michael Schenker worked with Michael Boss, and he said Michael Boss was a great producer. He loved working with him too.
Yes, he's a great producer. He's a good friend. He's a great singer and an awesome guitar player. So anytime you are there, he inspires me, and I think it goes the same way around. So I think John Diva inspires Michael. Because I remind him of the good days, and so together it's a very synergetic process, and at the end there is great songs, good energy, and great rock and roll.
Effectivement, good energy, great rock and roll, comme il le dit John Diva en direct ce soir sur Vinylestimes Classic Rock Radio 213 Rock. Michael Boss est aussi un bon chanteur, est un bon guitariste. Il a fait un super truc. Il y a toujours ce son unique, notamment chez John Diva and the Rockets of Love, notamment le groupe. Ils ont une production qu'ils estiment à eux seuls, notamment, qui est très personnalisée. C'est ça qu'ils voulaient, quoi. C'était leur propre son, quoi. And the concept is great. The concept is great. Since the music until the artwork.
Thank you again. We tried to combine the good old European high culture from Vienna, the castles, the beauty of the European art with the trash pop culture of America. So that is American Amadeus. It's best of both worlds. It's the British origins of heavy metal, of hard rock, like Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Whitesnake, obviously, combined with the California beaches, with Van Halen, and with all the goodies we grew up on. It's best of both worlds, American Amadeus.
En fait, donc le concept d'American Amadeus, c'est pas mal de choses, notamment c'est un concept de culture très européen, notamment, ça vous l'aurez compris, des grandes villes européennes telles que Vienne, etc., enfin Paris, tout là où vous voyez de la culture vraiment, où c'est vraiment très très fort en même temps, et aussi cette culture de hard rock, notamment comme il l'a cité, il a cité Black Sabbath, il a cité Deep Purple, mélangé un peu avec le côté californien, notamment de Van Halen. Voilà, c'est ça le concept en tout cas de John Diva and the Rockets of Love, c'est vraiment ce qu'il souhaitait, quoi. And the single, you know what? The single has been on our playlist for weeks because it's awesome. Really, I tell you, the single is awesome. Yeah.
This makes me very proud. And again, to all listeners of this great radio station, thank you for supporting rock and roll. Thank you for joining in. And, you have to support Vinylestimes in France and everywhere, and because rock and roll unites us and keeps us together. And I just hope that I can take a right to Paris sooner or later, and I turn on the radio and I listen to American Amadeus.
Ok, that's right, of course, of course. Effectivement, merci en tout cas pour ces quelques mots. On le supporte, oui, au sein de Vinylestimes, 213 Rock, nous supportons Johnny Diva and the Rock'n'S of Love notamment, et Doc Olivier depuis le premier album notamment, effectivement. Et ouais, c'est top cool quoi. Et ça, c'est vraiment bien. And the band is on a constant evolution. You have a lot of ideas in your head for this album.
That is true. You know, we went back even to the 70s to go back to our roots. As I said before, there is some British roots as well. You know, there is a song. I don't know. Do you have the vinyl as well as the CD? Because on the vinyl we do have 2 bonus tracks. One of them is called Star of Rock, and Star of Rock reminds me a bit of the early Who, for example. And there's another song called Champagne on Mars, which is also a little bit, it reaches to the 70s. And at the same time, though, the harder and faster songs, they became more metal. So I think we diversified our sound. You can find ballads like Two Hearts or Karmageddon, and very heavy metal sounds like Wasted in Babylon. And so it's a very diverse album, I think.
Effectivement, c'est un album très très diversifié. Ils ont eu beaucoup d'idées, notamment. Hein. Vous avez des titres qui sont heavy, d'autres il y a des ballades. Il y a aussi notamment il y a un côté très 70s qui est aussi lié au groupe. Il y a aussi une version vinyle avec des bonus, etc. Il y a beaucoup de choses sur ce disque. Il y a beaucoup de choses. Je vous conseille vraiment d'aller déjà écouter l'album. Ensuite, j'espère qu'il vous plaira et notamment d'acheter le CD parce que c'est vraiment bien quoi. And also about the clip video, more than 100,000 fans have seen the clip video. The feedback is awesome.
Yes. You know, we want to give the fans the best possible impression, because John Diva is about rock and roll, it's a party, and if we cannot go on stage and play concerts, we want to show the people how crazy John Diva is. So if you want to get a taste of John Diva, watch our videos, watch American Amadeus, and it's more like a small epic movie. It's not only a video clip to see us perform, but it is a real story. It brings you to a castle and you meet crazy people. It's like a little oeuvre, I would say.
Effectivement, il y a eu plus de 100 000 déjà vus concernant ce fameux clip vidéo sur le John Diva of the Rock'n'S of Love, le clip vidéo American Amadeus. Les feedbacks sont super bons notamment, et lui carrément il vous dit regardez le clip, voyez-le bien, ne le voyez pas comme un clip, voyez-le comme un petit film en tout cas. Ça c'est très important. Ensuite, quand il viendra en concert, vous verrez la puissance qui dégage notamment de ce show, l'énergie qu'a le groupe sur scène, la classe qu'a le groupe sur scène, et ça c'est vraiment très important. C'est comme ça qu'il faut considérer John Diva and the Rock'n'S of Love. Je vous rappelle, l'album s'appelle American Amadeus. And I feel the band is totally free artistically, I think, at this moment. Yeah, I think.
Yes. You know, we brought in a director who's an old friend of mine, and he is shooting movies usually. And I told him, Thomas, you are a good friend and I trust you 100%. And you know, rock and roll also is about trust. John Diva is about trusting friends and people and to give them the maximal freedom to do their work. And I said, this is the song and I trust you to make the best out of it. And he did. And so American Amadeus is also a story about friendship, about trust, and about helping each other out.
Ok, effectivement, le nouvel album American Amadeus, c'est les membres du groupe notamment, une totale confiance, une liberté artistique très importante. Là-dessus, ils ont fait exactement ce qu'ils ont voulu, ils ont donné du meilleur d'eux-mêmes, et c'est ça, c'est là-dessus, une totale liberté artistique. C'est vraiment ça le truc, quoi. C'est ça, c'est la classe. Ça, c'est cool. Ça, c'est vraiment bien, quoi. Ça, j'adore vraiment. So, just before the end, do you have a message for the audience tonight, please, John?
Well, as I said, bonsoir to all French people out there, to all the listeners. I said it again and again. I really miss the stage. I miss to party, to love, to dance, and to sweat together. But I'm an optimist, and I very much hope that we will be back on stage in France this summer to do some festivals, to meet you, to make new friends, and don't give up. Rock and roll will survive, and so will we. And you have a good time, be safe, and get this new album and let us know how it is. Join in, be in touch on Facebook, Instagram, Get Next, and John Diva is very happy to meet you before stage front row as soon as possible again.
Okay, thank you very much. John Diva and the Rockets of Love, new album American Amadeus, disponible out depuis le 15 janvier. En tout cas, l'album démarre avec Voodoo Sex and Vampires, ensuite American Amadeus, en 3 Soldier of Love, en 4 Bling Bling Marilyn, en 5 Champagne en mars, ensuite en 6 Weekend for a Lifetime, en 7 Karmageddon, en 8 Wasted in Babylon, en 9 Moving Back to Paradise, en 10 Drip Drip Baby, en 11 This is Rock and Roll, en 12 Two Hearts. Ça c'est vraiment important, le line-up c'est donc John Diva, DJ Love aux guitares, John Diva au chant, Lee Stingray à la batterie, Remmie Martin à la basse, Snake Rocket aux guitars. John, thank you very much for this live interview. Thank you very much for your time. We hope to see you in Paris and of course in France next year.
My best wishes. Thank you so much. You stay safe. Thank you for supporting us. And I'm very sure we will see each other. All the best.
Ok, 213 Rock, Vinylestimes, le classic rock radio. Voici le single American Amadeus. Hell yeah.
Waitress, I take the whole meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. Tiffany's, I'm high on self-esteem. Watch myself on a magazine. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Sweet, yeah, I'll take a lead. I got the power, I got the tricks. I like it louder, I like it big. Amplification, hot metal kicks. Medicinal, bag your powdered wigs. I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American. Inside outside the US. I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American. Ladies love my dear. Oh, king of the wild, wild west. Baroness in a fancy dress. Romy side and look-alike from Budapest. The Kaiser's limousine got lady leopards on a leash. Big ass beats and violins on Venice Beach. I got the power, I got the tricks. Medicinal, bag your powdered wigs. I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American. Inside outside the US. I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American. Ladies love my dear. I'm the American. I'm the American. The American. Oh, the American. Whoa, whoa. I'm an American. I'm an American. I'm an American. Ladies love my dear.
Ich bin ein Wonderkid, ich spiele Rock'n'Roll, ein Teenage Kaiser und der Song ist Gold.
Hell yeah, sur la Web Rock Station, Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. John Diva, c'est la classe, c'est la très grande classe, quoi. Vous l'avez entendu, il était en live interview, il était en air avec moi, c'est sur 213 Rock, le Vinylestimes, le Classic Rock Radio. À l'instant, on s'est écouté le fameux single, le super single American Amadeus. C'est juste canon. Ouais, j'ai kiffé cette interview, quoi. Continuons avec les Dead Minutes. Voici Saving Grace, 213 Rock.
Through my only good eye, I could not sleep.